Hello, San Diego. Thanks for joining us here on CBS 8 Plus. A beautiful weekend here. I'm meteorologist Shawn Styles with your forecast. And as we look towards the north from San Miguel Mountain, a few thunderheads popping over the mountains. But for the most part, those have fallen apart, and we're looking at a pretty nice weather pattern. And skies have been clear, and the ceiling is high enough for all the activities taking place out at Miramar with the air show. 74, 73, 76 as a storm moves through the Pacific Northwest, affecting central and northern California. No snow, but the first legitimate rain coming into the state, and that means some cooler temperatures widespread across the region. We will see things stay in the upper 70s to low 80s in the inland microclimates, not into the mid to upper 80s, low 90s. So that's looking pretty good there. Currently, we're looking at temperatures in the low to mid 70s from the coastline all the way into the foothills. Your mountains, you're in the mid 50s, Julian 60, and out in the desert, it's beautiful out there right now. 83 degrees in the Borrego Springs area. A lot happening on our map right now. We've got this flash flood warning, those thunderstorms that we look towards the east. Those are popping up. And then we've got widespread rain over the mountains and into the deserts. But anything west of the mountains, it's pretty much cleared out. We do have a flood watch in the darker green, it's shaded areas of our map here. And then along the coastline, starting tomorrow, we'll start to see some pretty big waves come in from hurricane down off of Baja. Surf 3 to 6 feet on the southwesterly breaks is where you'll see the bigger waves. The rest of the beaches will be about 3 feet. So a big spread in how big the waves will be, especially on the direction of the coastline. High risk on those rip currents. The tide's really, really weird in that it goes from the low on Saturday, like overnight in the early morning hours, and then pushes all morning long to just afternoon, where those tide finally fills in. That's a look towards downtown. It is 73, a light breeze out of the northwest as we look towards the downtown area. Let's look across the nation here. Out west, things very nice. Salt Lake City, 82, Albuquerque, 74, 78 in Denver. You get into the central part of the country, this is where the high pressure is shifted, and therefore temperatures are warmer. Eastern Seaboard, 71 in New York, 72 in the nation's capital, 83 in Atlanta. All right, this is Humberto, and you're saying, wow, that is a powerful looking hurricane. That is in the Atlantic Ocean right now. But what's got us really concerned is this. Tropical Storm 9, and all this moisture streaming up the coastline here is going to bring heavy rain to the southeastern part of the country. It will stay offshore, and Humberto is going to spin up and go out into the Atlantic. Eventually, if you can imagine this, heading towards Portugal and Europe. So that moisture will head that way. Current temperatures across the southwest and up into the Bay Area, 69 in San Francisco, 85 in Phoenix, Palm Springs, 90 degrees, and Santa Barbara at 69. Here's what's happening. This is the thunderstorms we're seeing out there right now, and those will continue to move out of the region. As this low comes in, it kind of moves the whole system along, and as it does, there's that first rain, the troughing. High pressure tries to work in, but we continue to see this long wave trough, so those temperatures will stay mild. And it's not until we get into the weekend that this area of low pressure finally moves to the north. But you'll notice mixed precipitation, snow at the highest elevations in and around the Rockies. There's your thunderstorms popping up over the mountains, but then we clear things out and start to see a nice pattern settle in over the west. Here's what we've got over the next 7 days. We cool down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, start to warm up just slightly. The same for you folks in the inland microclimates, but nothing really all that dramatic. And out in the deserts and mountains, a chance of a thunderstorm, and those temperatures stay very pleasant all the way through your 7-day forecast.